right, welcome in, hockey fans in the Desert Southwest. If you know my next guest, you've seen him about and about all over Las Vegas, everywhere. Bark-Andre Furry is with me today. We're doing a little recap of your year in review. So, Bark, how have things been? Where have you been? What's next on the agenda?
Well, you know, we got playoffs coming up. Starts April 10th. We'll see how far we go this year. But we've got some charity walks to do in the next couple of weeks, and he'll be launching his website by the end of March.
So we talk about charity, right? And that's what it's all about for Bark. He gets out and sees people in the Children's Hospital and gets over to the assisted living, and anywhere that there's a charitable act, he's there, right?
Yeah, he's a certified therapy dog now. So he has access to assisted living homes. He can attend children's hospitals. Anywhere where a therapy dog is required, he can go.
What's it been like for him to see, I know the faces on the kids and stuff that he's seen, it makes their day, right, when he gets out to see them?
Yeah, I think it makes his day as well.
He's not only the Golden Knight dog, but he's really the certified dog of Las Vegas now, I think. He's been a little bit of everywhere, hasn't he?
He has indeed. I don't know about certified dog of Las Vegas, but he does his part.
There comes the naming rights again, right? Is he? We don't want to get into that, but let's talk a little bit about some of the things that he's done with the Golden Knights. I mean, first of all, we didn't expect the Golden Knights to make it to the Stanley Cup final, and he was a big part of that. And now this year they've kind of continued on. But talk about the success of the team.
I think McVee's done a real good job, along with the coach, of getting these guys prepared for the Stanley Cup run this year. Will we get as far as last year? It's hard to say. It really depends on what team's hot and how they advance through the final, the playoffs. But we're looking good right now. Since the acquisition of Stone, I think we're 9-1.
Yeah, so I was just looking at 9-1-0 with the acquisition of Mike Stone, and that was a trade deadline deal that a lot of people were talking about, and it came right down to the last minute, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I think with the addition of Stone, and it's really improved all the lines. It's solidified the second line, which is really a line 1A and 1B. When you look at Carlson, Smith, and Marchessault line, you know, the second line is Pacioretty and Stone and Stastny. I think any team in the NHL would be happy to have that as a first line.
Yeah, you talk about the offense, but the defensive core settled in, and of course Marc-Andre Fleury has been having a stellar year too, until just up to now with his minor injury, I hope.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, he was on a streak there where he was shutting out teams one after another.
I think he's won his last 6 games.
Yeah.
And his wife's preparing to have a baby, and so something tells me that, you know, this might tie into his lower body injury.
Right.
But yeah, no, he's looked really good this year. He's played a lot of games. He's got a lot of miles this year. But what is he? 35 wins.
Right.
Leads the league in shutouts with 6 or 7. So no, he's had another great year.
So I know he got the gold pads. Did Bark pick up gold pads too, or not yet?
Yeah, we keep bugging CCM, but they're not budging. He's got his pads, and I think that's the ones we're going to live with.
You know, and being from Arizona, I know that Bark made a big influence on the ASU women's team when they had a chance to come up here for their conference tournament. So what was that weekend like, and how did the girls take to him?
I think the team loved him. He got an invitation from the ASU goalie Jordan, and we had agreed to meet and go watch one of their games, and he had a great time. Took some pictures with the team. I think he loved it. I think they loved him.
Well, that's the beauty of it, you know. I mean, everybody loves a dog, but like I told you, Bark is so photogenic, and personality-wise, he's about perfect for what he's doing, isn't he?
Yeah, temperament-wise, yeah. He takes it all in stride.
So what's it like to have to lead him around and be his manager now? Are things getting tougher for you?
Yeah, it's all about Bark's calendar.
Right. Well, I appreciate the time. Bark, give us a good little look here as we look into the fans of the Desert Southwest, and let's bring on that hockey, or how does Bark say it? Let's do hockey?